Hello, this is John's Poetry Channel again. Um, Today I'm going to read you some rather extraordinary poetry by John Clare. For the latter part of his life, John Clare was confined to an asylum because of mental health problems. He was, however, during this time still able to write poetry and wrote some extraordinary poetry. So I'm now going to read you three poems from the latter part of John Clare's life, and also his last known letter from the asylum. So we start with this poem, I Am. I am, yet what I am none cares or knows. My friends forsake me like a memory lost. I am the self-consumer of my woes. They rise and vanish in oblivious host, like shades in love and death's oblivion lost. And yet I am, and live with shadows, tossed into the nothingness of scorn and noise, into the living sea of waking dreams, where there is neither sense of life nor joys, but the vast shipwreck of my life's esteems. And e'en the dearest that I loved the best are strange, nay, rather stranger than the rest. I long for scenes where man has never trod, a place where woman never smiled or wept, there to abide with my Creator God, and sleep as I in childhood sweetly slept, untroubling and untroubled where I lie, the grass below, above the vaulted sky. The second poem that I'm going to read is An Invite to Eternity. Wilt thou go with me, sweet maid? Say, maiden, wilt thou go with me through the valley depths of shade, of night and dark obscurity, where the path hath lost its way, where the sun forgets the day, where there's nor life nor light to see? Sweet maiden, wilt thou go with me? Where stones will turn to flooding streams, where plains will rise like ocean waves, where life will fade like visioned dreams, and mountains darken into caves. Say, maiden, wilt thou go with me through this sad non-identity, where parents live and are forgot, and sisters live and know us not? Say, maiden, wilt thou go with me in this strange death of life to be, to live in death and be the same, without this life, or home, or name, at once to be and not to be, that was and is not, yet to see things pass like shadows, and the sky above, below, around us lie. The land of shadows wilt thou trace, and look, nor know each other's face, the present mixed with reasons gone, and past and present all as one. Say, maiden, can thy life be led to join the living with the dead? Then trace thy footsteps on with me, we're wed to one eternity. The third of these poems by John Clare that I'm going to read is called Song, Last Day. There is a day, a dreadful day, still following the past, when sun and moon are passed away and mingle with the blast. There is a vision in my eye, a vacuum on my mind. Sometimes on the sea I lie, mid roaring waves and wind. When valleys rise to mountain waves and mountains sink to seas, when towns and cities, temples, graves, all vanish like a breeze, the skies that was are past and o'er, that almanac of days, year chronicles are kept no more, oblivion's ruin pays. Haze in destruction, shades and hell, sin goes in darkness down, and therein sulphur's shadows dwell, worth wins and wears the crown. The very shore, if shore I see, all shrivelled to a scroll, the heavens rend away from me, and thunder's sulphurs roll. Black as the deadly thundercloud, the stars shall turn to dun, and heaven, by that darkness bowed, shall make day's light be done. When stars and skies shall all decay, and earth no more shall be, when heaven itself shall pass away, then thou'lt remember me. And finally, I'll read to you John Clare's last letter, which was dated March the 8th, 1860. Dear Sir, I am in a madhouse and quite forgot your name or who you are. You must excuse me, for I have nothing to communicate or tell of, and why I am shut up I don't know. I have nothing to say, so I conclude, yours respectfully, John Clare.